Okay, so it's a way to get a $5,000 credit line online. Literally, you just sign up for it. You can get a $5,000 unsecured credit line. And this credit line is used for the purpose of like boosting your credit. I know y'all see those places where they be like, oh, like we can boost your credit 50 to 100 points. And, this is one of the things that they're talking about. So, what you do is, it's called myjuryclub.com, and what you do is you pay them $100 application fee, okay, that you get you're gonna get approved no matter what, just to let you know. You do a $100 application fee, right? And then you buy something from their store, and you buy something that's like $100, and then with that $100 you only put half down on the item that you buy. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because this dude's like waving down the police that just gave him a ticket. I don't know what's going on. But you buy this item, and then it puts a credit line. So it gives you a credit line of $5,000, and then you put 50% down on maybe like $100 item that you pick from the store. The store is like basically shit. Items that like cost way less than $100. What you buying is probably like $20, but you do $100, and then it starts the credit line. So the remaining balance of the like $50, the other half that you have to pay, is in the balance of like $5,000. So when you start your balance, it's gonna end up being like $4,950 credit, and your credit line is gonna show up on your credit report. So on your Experian and all of that stuff, and TransUnion and whatever the other one is, it's gonna show up on all three credit bureaus, and it's gonna like boost your score. So to help like the points go up, and that's saying like if you don't have like a credit line already, if you have a credit line already and you have like no credit cards, so let's say maybe you like didn't pay any of your credit cards, and then they do this thing where they just like say you're not gonna pay them. They think that you're not gonna pay them. They have a term for it. I can't remember the term right now. But then you take that $5,000 of and then it basically says you have $5,000 worth of credit. So what most people do is with that, or you can go and get that, and it's another I'm going to tell you about in another video. I just want to make sure I get at least this one to you, my jury club, because it's one of the most known ones, and I want to test the other ones to make sure the other ones work also, because I did my jury club, and I have that credit like currently. So what it does, the smart thing to do with that is, when you boost your credit, you want to boost your credit, you want to have a reason to be boosting your credit. Like a lot of people just like, oh, like my credit score needs to be up, but they have no reason to have their credit score up. They're not going to buy a house, they're not going to buy a car, low interest rates. They just have a credit score just for it to be there. And then like that actually leads into like trade lines for people who don't use their credit, or like, was it babies or deceased people who don't use their credit. You can actually get credit lines through trade lines through like a CPN for people who have like established credit, and then they don't use it. Somehow they can get that to you. I'm still figuring out that entire system. I think I pretty much got it, but I don't want to go too much into it because I don't know it backwards and forwards. But just for this one, the My Jury Club uses to boost your credit. So let's say, okay, you do have, let's say your credit score is like 515 or something like that, 530, 550, and you want to boost your score. A $5,000 credit line will really boost your score, and what you want to do is, if you have any like things that aren't on your, that are negative on your credit report, and they're not yours, you want to get those removed. I would say get it removed first, because then your credit score will be boosted even more once you get that $5,000 credit line. So what a lot of people like to do is you take that one and then you combine it. It's two more. I'm gonna again confirm the other two first, It's another like $5,000 credit score, and then it's a $2,500 credit score for these two other ones, and they report to all three credit bureaus. So I'm gonna like confirm those and make sure that those work before I put them out there. But the My Jewelry Club definitely works. Again, you pay $100, you pick a $100 item, pay $50 on that, $50 remaining credit line. You just pay that within a month, and then boom, you got your credit line. Simple. And basically what people use those for is they would take their new found credit score and then they would go and maybe you need money, maybe that's the goal, but you can't get a loan because your credit score is too low. So now you want to take the new credit score that you have, and now you can apply for loans. Or let's say you want to go get, a higher limit credit card. You have a credit of $5,000. You're more than likely going to get a credit score that is, a credit card with a limit that is higher because you have that high credit limit. I think you have like 10,000, 15,000. So you take these and you boost your score, and then you apply for loans and you apply for credit cards. So that's the goal of really having a high credit score. You just have to have a plan for it. And I wouldn't say it's good for like buying a house because they like to look at history, so they like to see that it was there for a longer period of time, not just like, oh, your credit score just boosted like 50 to 100 points in like the last 2 weeks. A lot of time they check further back than that. They even check your funds further back than that, like how long money has been in your account. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know about all that stuff until I went like a few years ago looking into a house. But yeah, so just if you plan on just like you just trying to get a credit card or something like that, you have some type of emergency, it's good to have that option so you can get that credit boost, and then get your credit cards or your credit loan, and then you can like literally delete that line if you want to, the line of credit, at any point in time after that. But then you can leave it on there for as long as you want. And again, if you compound it with the other ones, like you have like pretty fucking decent credit and be able to get some pretty nice credit cards or personal loans if that's what you are if that's what you're using it for. Or even actually getting a car. If you have a pretty good credit score and you want a low interest rate, it's good to have of course high credit, because then high credit score, because then you get a low interest rate. But again, they kind of check what's on your credit report. So if you got like bankruptcies and stuff like that, I'm not sure how that would affect it because I don't have a bankruptcy. But if you don't have any bankruptcies, you should be fine. Like you should really check it out and try it out. That's all I have. So again, it's myjewelryclub.com. Check it out. It works. I confirmed it. I'm not gonna show you my credit score, but just try it out. You'll like it. And then if y'all got any if anybody know of the other ones and if they work, like leave them in the comments, and let everyone know what works, because then you compound that 5,000 with any other credit limits, no matter what they are. It's good to have that option to do in order to just help you out when you're in a little financial trouble. Even if you're not in financial trouble, it's still good to have, because then you get to like boost it even higher and maybe go take out like a $500,000 like loan, or or credit cards, a lot of credit cards, and then you can really like go maybe like start a business that you need a lot of capital for. But if y'all know of any other ones, let me know, let everybody know. And yeah, we're gonna continue these money talks. I think it'd be beneficial to a lot of people. All right.